So a couple of our good friends, Spencer and Michael, luxury listing agents here in Vegas, have been nice enough to let us tour this awesome house today.
Yes, so here we are in Ascaya in Henderson, Nevada. Let's go take a look. All right, guys.
What's going on?
What's up, man?
How are y'all?
What's up, Jesse?
What's up?
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Thanks for coming out today.
Yeah, thank you so
Welcome
much.
to Ascaya, guys. Yeah, absolutely. At our listing on One Boulderback Drive, Ascaya is going to be our premier custom home community in Henderson, and you guys are definitely going to see why with this one.
Awesome.
Dude, this place looks insane. Tell us, how much is this listed for? How many square feet? Give us a little background of the house.
So we're just $1 shy of $5 million, just under 5,000 square feet, single level, 3 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms.
So first thing I noticed when we're walking in is an incredible open floor plan. This entire living area, kitchen, all seems like really open and really great for entertaining.
Yeah.
So now we're in the kitchen. Why don't you tell me a little bit about what we got going on here?
So kitchen and living room, obviously together. You have your double island, upgraded stainless steel appliances. A cool thing that the builder did with this home is they put some real masculine feel within the home.
It feels a little masculine,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Yeah.
Lots
yeah.
of dark colors, lots of blacks and grays.
These lights right here actually replicate headlights on top of a motorcycle. You also have some really cool hardware on the cabinets and everything. So
I know. Is he a motorcycle guy? Is that gonna be like a theme?
the original builder was a motorcycle guy.
Right.
Okay.
He loved to race motorcycles and cars, and he loved to work on his vehicles in the garage, which you'll see later on. But throughout the home, you're going to see little unique touches that resemble his passions, right? But at the same time, he kept it minimal. It's very sleek. It's very modern as you go throughout the house. They're just little touches you'll see here and there.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah, this is cool. It does resemble a motorcycle headlight.
Yeah, he definitely has some sort of
That's fun.
shop in the garage.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You never know that without knowing this. That's
You know,
cool.
something that we try to put into our homes, we just never have enough space, is like the double island feel.
Right.
I think that's something that's actually really cool, especially in a big house where you're
I'm
probably
starting
gonna
to see
have
it a lot
kids.
more actually.
You're probably gonna have
Yeah.
kids, they're gonna be a big group living here. Like
It's
such a
convenient
nice
too,
thing.
right? Instead of using a formal dining room
Right.
or dining table, you can go ahead and cook up your breakfast or your meals on the main island and then serve right here. And then it's easy come, easy go, straight to the dishwasher, do your dishes, clean up for the night. It's awesome.
Because that's where most people spend their time, right? They're cooking, and whatever they're cooking, they're eating, and when they're eating, they're watching TV.
Right.
It all has to flow like that.
Absolutely.
So this totally works.
Like I said, it's functional, it's easy space to use.
Yeah. Cool, let's head out this way and let's see what we got.
I really like this design too. We do a lot of the double waterfall islands.
Yeah.
But this big quartz block here with just the breakfast bar coming off of it, this is something that we're gonna have to look at doing in one of our big flips.
Yeah, can you tell me a little bit about this? Because this looks like it's quartz, something maybe we've used before, and you picked it up over there, but then this, I don't know if I've seen before.
So this is actually quartz as well. It's
Okay.
a little different, a different color, different texture to it. But yeah, all throughout the house is gonna be quartz countertops.
Very
Okay,
nice.
cool. This is really cool. We'll have to try this one time.
Very cool. And you said all stainless appliances. Decor, I actually have never used decor on our flips, but is that pretty high end? Is that?
Decor you don't normally see, right? But it's actually a very nice brand built out of Southern California, and he loves them. The owner loves to use these. He's used to the Wolf and Sub-Zero that you normally
exactly.
see. But it's
That's
a great alternative.
Sweet.
Okay, and just notice the hardware. It looks like it's very industrial.
For
It's
sure.
almost like pipes.
And noticing that onto the cabinets, overall the home's really sleek,
Right.
pretty minimalist and modern. And so you see a lot of concrete, you see a lot of grays, a lot of whites. Then he picked up a nice wood color here.
Exactly.
I really like that mix.
Right.
That's really interesting.
He was able to do a nice little blend to still make it feel comfortable, feel like home,
Right.
but at the same time, like I said, it's sleek. It's a very nice feel to it.
Sweet.
No, it is. It's not too cold at all. It actually is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go over here. Is this a big tile or is this going to be a big cement wall of it over here?
So this is actually going to be 3-coat stucco. If you notice on the outside
Okay.
of the home, it's the same texture. And what's nice about the 3-coat, I'm sure you guys know, it gives you that smooth concrete look,
Yeah.
and it carries in throughout the home, which is really cool.
Okay, you almost think that they poured this in here.
And when they cut it so it looks like that, put the lines in there, and then when you step back, I noticed we have a huge slider door which we'll get outside later. I can't wait for that. but having this go inside and outside of the house
Right.
kind of like even pushes the indoor-outdoor living feel.
Right. That's your true indoor-outdoor
Yeah.
feel, which is definitely what the individual who built the home went for.
That's interesting, because I never think that you could use something that's like inside for outside. You never always think that it would be appropriate for it, or if it would work with the weather or whatever. But that's actually really cool.
Agreed.
So really open living area, kitchen, you know, when you first walk in the house, where are all the bedrooms at?
So the bedrooms are going to be on the east wing of the home.
Okay.
3 bedrooms, like I said, you're also going to have a den flex room in there. And then your other side of the home is going to have your office, your garage space, which we'll let you guys go ahead and roam around freely, and we'll let you do your thing.
Sweet.
Sounds
So
good.
we're just get to go
Let's
explore.
do that.
Awesome.
Have at it, boys.
All right, let's go.
All right, so I think we're finding some bedrooms right here. I think I found bedroom number 1. Also, like right as I walk in here, there's so much of the masculine stuff going on.
Look at this.
The dark doors.
Almost like
heavy-
motorcycle grips there.
It's like gripped a little, like heavy hardware. The chrome in here.
Yeah.
I mean, even like the colors. Come look at this. This light here. This honestly looks like one of those like fire sprinkler things hanging down. Really cool little light, but goes with the theme. The theme, even with the paint, is like everywhere, so masculine, so strong. And it's honestly one of the most masculine houses I've probably ever been in.
Come check this out. So the room's cool, but it has its own patio as well. This is really nice. But once again, carrying the masculinity through the house. Look at this. They have almost these like welded bolts.
Looks like
all
giant
over.
rivets,
Yeah.
like a steel ship or
Yeah.
something. Oh, this is shared. So you got a
Oh, nice.
bedroom, 2 bedrooms, share a little outdoor private area. That's cool.
So on our way to hopefully find the master, let's stop in here real quick. Pop in
Yeah,
this way.
I don't want to miss this because this could be like a sick office.
So this is actually set up to be a movie theater. Behind this dresser here, they have all the hookups for it. But yeah, this is movie theater, office, den. You can see they have the speakers, projector on the wall, projector that comes
Screen
down.
comes down. It's
So
nice.
cool utility room, could be a kids playroom, could be an office, could be a theater.
Yeah.
But definitely not something to miss. Lots of glass. No, really cool room.
Interesting.
Still carrying the
Look at that.
heavy industrial vibe throughout.
What do we got this way?
This way's gonna be the next bedroom, I think. So another small bed. Does it have its own bath? It does. See, I like this bathroom though. This is a little bit different than the other one.
Yeah, that's actually something that we never do. Is we kind of come into a house and we renovate it and we make all the bedrooms the same, all the bathrooms the same. And I'm noticing like each bedroom has its own little flair to it.
Yeah, this one's a lot less masculine, a lot cleaner, a lot more neutral
Maybe a
feel.
girl's room.
Right, the wood look floors. You know, the nice light neutral quartz countertops.
Yeah, it's definitely a different type of a feel in this
Yeah.
room, which is cool.
Let's go find the master. It only leaves us with one more bedroom,
Oh, this is only 3 bed.
which I think is a little bit of a negative for this house. And I have a feeling that they're gonna have a little bit of a hard time with that because $5 million, prestigious community, but only a 3-bedroom house.
It's a little strange, but I'm sure that there are some areas that they've thought of that and like could easily be like changed over to
Yeah.
a 4th bed or a 5th bed.
added or a change or transition.
Yeah.
So this has to be the master, I guess.
Yeah, always gotta have a feature fireplace. We put this in all our masters too.
We do linear LEDs. This is actually gas. So
Yeah.
a little bit upgraded there.
It is nice. It's a lot more expensive, honestly, than the ones we put in. The tile's pretty nice too. This isn't my favorite,
No.
just to be honest here. But it looks good with the room. It fits with the theme.
Las Vegas Raiders are written all over this
Black and
wall.
gray. I gotta go up here and sit
Yeah.
up here. This is just calling my name. If I was here in the master and I was enjoying my cheapest house in the most expensive neighborhood,
That's
I would
where you'd smoke a cigar.
I would sit here for sure and just stare at my neighbors and wonder what they're doing. Give them a call. This is pretty cool view. At night, I bet this is all lit
Yeah.
up, the whole
Insane.
strip. Incredible. So you guys go ahead and check it out. I'll hang out.
All right, let's go find the bathroom. So actually in this master, pretty cool feature with this one is there's 2 separate master bathrooms. So these bathrooms are completely separate from one another. So you got a his side and a her side, which is pretty cool. Once again, lots of black cabinetry, very masculine. He's got the skulls in here. He's got the women's statue in here. Yeah. He's got the piping on the cabinet hardware, which is not my favorite. Let's check out what's over here. Okay, pretty nice closet with a cabinet build out, but overall, I don't really like the black tile with the grays like this in here. What do you guys think? Do you like that? Shower's nice. Could have had some more glass on it in my opinion, but let's go check out the second bedroom.
So since that first bathroom was a lot more masculine, I'm guessing that that was his side, and now I'm going into the other side, which picks up from that other bathroom we looked at. It's got the distressed wood, it's got the lighter countertop, different style lights, different style wood accents. So I'm guessing this is the her side. Very cool kind of play between the two. You don't want to have everything too masculine because you are going to have women living in the house, so I feel like this is a really nice touch to that, and they have their own space. Let's go check out the rest.
So this house has some of the most incredible views in Las Vegas.
It's almost from every room of the house, the main area, the master, but we only checked out one side. We have to go look at the other side of the house and see that motorcycle shop.
But before we do that, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you never miss a video.
Let's go check it out. So now that we're in the garage, I obviously see the masculinity goes everywhere, top to bottom in this house.
Yeah, it's clear why it's designed the way it is. There's motorcycle posters and pictures all over this garage. Garage is pretty damn cool though.
It's really nice. I mean, maybe the paint color's not my style, but having so much like custom cabinetry is honestly a really big plus. The guy is like obviously loves old school hot rod, like Americana stuff because he's got it everywhere.
Oh, dude, there's a whole other side to it.
This thing keeps going too.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking like if you're gonna have a motorcycle shop, that seemed a little bit small, so this makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, look at how cool these workbenches are that they built here.
Yeah, this stuff's expensive too.
No, it's not cheap at all. This is really high-end stuff.
Yeah, if I was like working on bikes and stuff, you got a view from where you're putting everything together. That's so cool.
Look at this, dude. A urinal in the garage. I haven't seen one of those, have you?
No, I've never seen that before, but honestly, it makes total sense in here because this is a man's house.
Dude.
I'm working, getting greased up on my motorcycle. Gotta take this.
That's crazy, I haven't seen that.
All right, guys, we've walked through the main areas of the house. We've showed you the master. We've showed you the motorcycle garage, all the custom stuff in this house, but we have made you wait long enough to see the view that is incredible from almost every room in this house. And of course, no view is complete. That goes all the way in. Push it all the way in.
Doesn't go all
No
the way
view
back.
is complete without an incredible sliding
Pocket
collapsible
door.
pocket glass door. Such a high-end feature. You can't build a house. You can't have a house like that without something like this.
This is amazing. So you gotta take a look. This is what this is all about, right?
Yeah. Our guys have been hanging out here. This is actually a really cool feature too. I would love to have one of these in my house.
Me
But
too.
A little bit of an outdoor fireplace. It's October now in Vegas, and all of a sudden now it's winter, so this is perfect time for this type of
Right,
thing.
people don't realize in Vegas we get those cold winter nights,
Yeah.
so this is perfect, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. So tell us a little bit about what's going on, what's the layout of this backyard, and what could be done with it.
Yeah, so something really cool that they actually had planned out when they first built it. Obviously, you're on over a half an acre on a corner lot. Back in the back corner, they have pulled utilities, and you could build a separate structure back there.
Why don't you take me over there real quick?
Yeah, let's go check that out.
So coming down over here, they were originally supposed to build a separate structure. They pulled utilities, pulled water in this area, and it was supposed to be up to about 1,500 square feet extra that they could add on separate from the home.
Interesting.
So you
Okay.
turn the 3-bedroom into a 4-bedroom, complete casino over here. That would add a lot of value to this house.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You know, it also wouldn't obstruct the rest of the house because this is essentially just garage right here, right?
Correct, right.
So that room would have killer views, and you wouldn't sacrifice any views from any other part of the house.
And a complete private residence, which would be great for that 4th bedroom out here.
Interesting. In-laws quarters, stick them out in the back.
Yep.
Let them be, let them do what they want.
Exactly.
Or even a gym.
Or even a gym, yeah. One thing I noticed is when we walked over here, we walked under these crazy sculpture-like things. I've never seen anything like this before, but I'm guessing it's for shade.
It is for shade. These are custom built iron patio covers straight from the builder. Really unique, something
Yeah.
you don't see much.
No, I honestly have never seen a house with like this style or shape of them. It almost looks like they placed like an art piece in the
Exactly.
backyard.
It's almost like an art piece with
Yeah.
these covers, right? Really cool.
the whole home almost feels like a
Right.
piece,
There's
right?
a lot of that. There's a lot of that going
The
on.
theme is definitely cohesive throughout the
Yeah,
entire house.
right.
That's for sure.
And you know, they didn't just place them in like a patio area, like, oh, I want to have shade under my table. Actually putting a couple over like part of the pool, that's a really, really thoughtful thing to do, because obviously summer is super, super hot out here. The sun's really intense,
Right.
but everybody wants to be in their pool and hanging out. So having
And
that,
you can tell it's right over, sorry to cut
Yeah,
you off,
yeah,
but right
no.
over the spa that actually goes right into the pool.
see, that's such a cool, thoughtful little thing to do. Like, let's not just put them over there. Let's like scatter
Carry
them
them out
around
a little bit.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
looking at things like this probably helps you for your builds when you do things in luxury neighborhoods like this.
Yeah, we actually just did covered patios on a custom home, custom remodel that we're doing, and you know, we actually just put them over where we thought we would put the tables, but now this is kind of giving me some good ideas.
Yeah.
Right, so
yeah,
when you
awesome.
get to walk through a custom home like this, for you guys, I'm sure you're able to picture different things that you could implement into your own projects, right?
100%. That's literally why we do this. So I really don't think the camera does it justice, but this view is absolutely incredible. You can see the entire strip, you can see the entire valley, and all the way over there, I don't know if you can see it, but Mount Charleston, we just got a little dusting of snow just the other day.
Right.
This is
So cool.
probably one of the best views I've ever seen in town.
Yeah.
It truly is. My biggest concern though is, could they build anything that obstructs this view at any point in time for this house?
Absolutely not. So the HOA, Ascaya HOA restricts the height of this home behind you. So this is done. So this is a single level home right here, and its roof line is at its maximum. So they can never build anything on top. There's nothing that's ever going to touch this view.
So this view's forever.
Yeah, that's really good to know, because obviously what's going to attract people up here is not only a killer, state-of-the-art, awesome house, but they want to live up here and have a one-of-a-kind view.
It's a double whammy, right?
Absolutely. All right, so guys, thanks for taking a tour today with us. We got a ton of ideas from the entirely custom home right here. We're gonna take a lot of those and implement them on our flips. Now, if you have any questions about this home or about stuff that they did to it and design ideas, drop a comment below, but you can also contact us, or you can contact Michael Gordon on Instagram, Michael Gordon, right?
LV.
Okay, cool, and then your Instagram?
It'll be Spencer McDonald.
So Michael Gordon LV and Spencer McDonald, hit them up on Instagram. They are a killer duo here, listing custom homes in Ascaya, Henderson, Las Vegas. Again, if you have any questions, drop a comment below.
Yeah, and make sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss a video. And until then,
We'll see you on the flip side.